No vea, a Sevilla. Y al último que cuando ya salió la bien de regla.
It is Wednesday on Raid Shadow Legends, but you knew that. Now, normally you will find videos by other creators where they are doing lots of shard pulls, soulstone pulls, things like that. But one you probably haven't seen is HYDRA Clash box pulls. And we're on Dark Moose's account today, following a pretty lengthy gear cleanse where I actually only cut them from about 1,500 to 900 because a lot of it seemed like stuff I would keep just to litter on champions, and I can't imagine that you keep many pieces of gear anyway at that point, so having that much space is fine. But we go through the mailbox, then this was actually at around 300, just from all pieces of gear from dungeons that the game couldn't fit in the main storage, so it put in here that were slowly decaying. But we've already gone through all of that. But even then, you'll notice that 9 days left on these. These boxes have been here for 90 days, and they haven't been claimed. And it's not just them. There is more and more and more, and there is a considerable amount when you factor in that the account has been getting this every week, all 4 of them, despite Plarium's best efforts, Hydra Apocalypse. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be opening these all up, because following, like I said, this was about as much as I could reduce it down, because the rest was all supersonic, feral, or pieces that I wasn't too sure about, and it would take me far longer to just go through individuals like that. Because I know that they say they have super in-depth gear cleansers, but those, you'll be there for 6 hours and no one's going to sort of that entire thing. But in terms of these HYDRA Clash boxes, we have a bit of a wish list, so to speak. Obviously, you can't influence it in a way, but it's just sort of, oh, well, I'd want these, and if I get them, great. If I don't, then... Okay, so to go off my list, we are looking for a Undead Horde Protection necklace that has durability stats, so HP defense. Looking for a Night Revenant's Stone Skin crit damage necklace, that's 6-star, because 5-star is significantly worse. Any Stone Skin for Skinwalkers that can work on Marias the Gallant. Any Stone Skin for Shadowkin that can work on either Harima or Lady Mikage. A Undead Horde's crit damage necklace, that's 6-star, for when this account eventually gets Rotos, which is one of its most wanted. And then just any Sylvan Watcher's protection with durability stats. So we could have both Grand Oak Padraig and Elva Autumnborn in decent gear. So without wasting much more of your time, let's get started, shall we? Okay, so first box has... Okay, well that's Skinwalkers for attack. Orcs necklace. Demon Spawn mismatching stats, and okay. This is going to be, some of these are 3, some of them are 4. Okay, Shadowkin defense without accuracy. Not great, and generally I keep all protection and Stone Skin unless it's actually completely unusable, and I have plenty more duplicates because they're some of the most important sets in the game, and it wasn't... People didn't realise quite how important protection sets were until Chimera, so yeah. Continuing on, and... Okay, Dark Elves. No resistance, Sled Mithril noises. Okay, more Orcs, and Ogryn Tribes. The game loves giving you Ogryn Tribes accessories. It really likes doing that. And this only has 2, so this is the first box in the list. and undead hordes with 3 defensive stats. So good for UDK, I guess. Yeah, I can imagine UDK. Right, so next box is Night Revenant, crit damage in the wrong place and wrong star rarity. Oops, I... okay, not much I can do about that. Ogryn Tribes again, High Elf Protection, and Lizardman with mixed stats. Okay. Undead Stone Skin, Protection with mismatching stats, and Lizardman again. I imagine for most things we have enough, it's just the specifics. Okay, Lizardman Protection again. But this has 2 correct stats, so this could be used on someone like Pythian, I guess. And more orcs. Continuing on. Skinwalkers Protection. High Elves, 2 durability stats, no defense. Okay, well, yep, Sylvan Protection with that. No defense, but resistance accuracy for what you might need. Barbarians. Continuing on. Bannerlords again. Night Revenant's Protection. Don't think we need that just yet. And Skinwalkers attack with attack, so could be good. We need to roll 1 in 3 a few times, but yeah. Okay, Undead Hordes Protection. Sacred Order. High Elves with no attack percentage, so apparently this account does have a lot of Chaos Sword and it really wants to kind of hunt these sort of things, but I always say with those sort of things there's a worst case scenario, and yeah. Okay. Night Revenant's HP, good for someone like Ankora. Sacred Order. Barbarians. 2 correct stats. 2 that aren't quite as good. High Elves Protection and Undead Protection. Okay. Okay, Shadowkin Protection, 2 good stats, and third one that's not quite as terrible. Now, one thing to note is they do have clash boxes for Chimera, but not only are the requirements much higher, but you only get 1 item out of it, so they're nowhere near as essential to try and shoot for each week, which I suppose checks out given how most people are not going to be getting 8 billion clash points in their first week. Okay, no speed, that's an issue. Continuing on. Okay, Night Revenant's defense again. Sacred Order accuracy, speed, could be good. We aren't actually going to roll most of these because that take way too long and you'd be bored by then. Barbarians and Barbarians again. Like, these sort of things are fine some like Armand's. If you're not confident you can go first with him, just so he lives a turn, then he wins the game automatically, you know. Continuing on. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Same flat. And okay, Ogryn's again. Okay, 3 protection necklaces. The game's consistent, although is it consistently poor? And more Ogryns. Oh wait, I thought that was Ogryn, but yeah, okay. Next up, Sylvan Stoneskin. Sure, good in a few champs, but quite as much. Okay, Mythicals. Not fancy that at a glance. Dark Elves, 5-star protection, not quite what you need. What's this now? Skinwalkers with all 3 correct stats. Okay, not bad, not bad. Sylvan with attack main. Yeah. We might have to re-roll that one. And a Stone Skin Ring for High Elves that's missing defense. Because generally there are... Well, there's 15 factions in the game. And... So So 45 different accessories, and there's 2 sets. So to get something as simple as a High Elves protection ring, that is a 1 in 90. And then there's the actual stats on it, which can be wildly variable. Okay, another C damage necklace for Muggers. If we ever get a nice for Shadow Thief, then yeah, possibly. The only 2 mythicals on this account are Mikage and Geralt Bloodmaul, so yeah. Oh, this could be good. Oh, no speed. Never mind. I'm actually silly. I mean, still could be, but you never know. Okay, that's. We have to see any. This needs a reroll as well. We will reroll some of this. We're just not going to do a ton of video. We are looking for some Skinwalkers accessories that work on Marias, but right now we're hitting of a 1 in 90s. Lots of High Elves, and that could potentially work on someone like Garrel, I think, we just mentioned. Right, next up is all 4 tank stats, but it's just 5 stars there. Okay, Night Revenants again, and another High Elves protection ring. Afterwards, I will count up how many this was and put it in a thing like that, so I can have it as roughly accurate. Undead missing defense percentage, which is unlucky. Okay. Shit, that's not what we're looking for much. Wrong stats on that, and yeah, there's quite a bit of variation in it in that way. Undead with pre-correct stats. I mean, the difference between a 5 and a 6 is this could be decent. Who would you put this on? I'm sure there's a couple. And another Orcs crit damage necklace. I don't think I actually have one myself, so another one that's 5 stars. So it's gonna get to a point where eventually you are going to have to sell off some stones in your protection, and it is going to just be for 5 stars that you have strictly outclassed. Carrying on. Okay. Well, it has got accuracy, etc., so that's usable as long as it rolls it. And okay. Huh? What's this? Magnificent artifact chest. Was this bought at some point, or I didn't see? Okay, so it gives you a bunch of 6-star gear, or well, occasionally 5. Let's see what we have. Okay, already that goes in the thing. Good. I'll roll that. Sell that. Sell that. Could be good as long as we dodge last stats. Don't want that. Don't want that. So yeah, 8 sells and 2 maybes. I hope that wasn't actually a real money purchase, or that people can't actually do that, because unless these are sold very cheaply, and I doubt they are, those do not seem worth it. Okay, continuing on. Okay, what's this going to be? Skinwalkers with accuracy and speed. Yeah, that could be useful somewhere. Barbarians again. Demon spawn with all 3 correct stats, so yeah, that could be good. And another 5-star necklace. What's this? Sylvan. Oh, no speed. It always looks so good until it doesn't. This. I think there's use of this, isn't there? Is there? And more Ogryns, because. Okay, that's. Shuriken Book Protection, okay. And more Bannerlords. We keep going. Sylvan, no speed again. You'd think the faction that's almost entirely supports would get... I clicked off it again. Oh well. That's going to happen at least once. Okay, Ogryn, attack main, Sylvan, Stoneskin, High Elves. Yeah, that needs a reroll because attack main, no attack percentage sub, and it's protection anyway, so... this could be okay. Okay. No HP, but I think in terms of overall stats, and that's probably okay-ish. And okay. Revenants with 1 wrong stats. Barbarians, and what's this? Dwarves crit damage. I'm not sure we have one of those, but I'll still think we actually have any dwarves yet who can use it. Unless this count pulls Arnon the Shining, in which case then yeah, sure. Okay, more Ogryns, more Dwarf. I think it's worth noting that if this was myself trying to go for a 6-star crit damage Night Revenant's icon necklace, we haven't seen it yet, so that is just how it is sometimes. Okay, Ogryn's Barbarian with no speed. Okay, not what we're looking for. Okay, Night Revenants, protection. Yeah, that's okay. Orcs and Dark Elves. We've opened quite a lot, so what was previously the artifact storage, that was at 1,050, it's going back to about 1,300 again immediately, so yeah. So that's going to need a second one server at some point in terms of gear cleansing, but I mean, it gets difficult past a point because there is all these things that are just good for the set effects like Supersonic, Merciless, etc. where even if they're not the best pieces, you can just use them just for the set effect, so it's hard to throw them away. Okay, Lizardmen. And Hell's your wrong stats. What's this? 6-star mythical. Okay. Could be useful on someone defensive. 5-star, and yep, that's some useful on someone. There's... Come on, we've gone through so much of this and we've got like nothing towards our list so far. Like, they gotta be here somewhere, surely. Maybe I open the box wrong and have to tip it upside down and shake it a bit and Shadowkin protection, okay. Continuing on. More Ogryns. We're getting so many Ogryns. Or at least it just feels like it. Okay. Spawn that. Like, so I know some of this is just reroll it, but at the same time. Okay, Skinwalkers, but that's 5-star and the wrong main stats. And Barbarians, 3 tank stats, no speed. Continuing on. Well, it's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe it's like very last box, you know, for suspense. Okay, Bannerlords with 3 defensive stats. I mean, that's perfectly fine. And that's not quite as useful. Okay. Orcs flat attack, don't want that. There's no orcs that have bombs, I think, to my knowledge, so. Okay, High Elves. Ogryns again. Dark Elves. That could be... That could work. And that would be good on someone like... Actually, I actually have a Queen Eva banner for Stoneskin nowadays. I just don't pick her because it's just hard to use. And last one is this, and... Oh, never mind, there's another one here just from... That's just been claimed from HYDRA Clash Ending, so... Okay. See what we get. Dwarf. More Ogryns. Lizardmen. Shadowkin without any speed or matching stats. Orcs again. Dark Elves. Walkers. More protection necklaces. Let's see. Show one of these is for Sylvan, right? No? Really? And last two is... Okay, well. Right, that's all those spent in a way. Let's see how many more space we've eaten up. 200. How many weeks was that? I mean, I'll be able to work out just by looking at it. So, first thing I'm going to do is... we're going to roll a couple of these and see what we get. I'm always a bit nervous about re-rolling Stoneton because things can go from bad to worse. Okay, but this one definitely is a re-roll. Resistance, defense, HP, attack. Okay. Which is the one we're doing? It was... okay, I think we can actually just go this way and we'll just see how much we got from each. Okay, so... right. Okay. Sure. You really didn't get a single protection piece for Demon Spawn. That's interesting. Okay. Unsurprisingly, Ogryn Tribes, yeah. Okay. I mean, at a glance, it would seem like protection has a higher chance than Stone Skin, but there's not really much of a correlation here. I think it's just a case of, you know, random is random, and yeah. Anyway, I'm going to fiddle through a few of these pieces, and then the next part of this is going to be a Phantom Shogun takeover, where we make a team for this account so it can finally clear Shogun 25, which it hasn't actually done at all until then. They said it himself, some people just play this game differently. Besides, I've seen much worse. And yeah, so okay, that's the box opening, and until next time, or later on, depending on when I get around to editing all of this, that's that. So see ya.